service, the best product, the lowest prices. And so for a limited time, you can get 0% deferred interest financing. So call the company that does water heaters only. Visit waterheatersonly.com. Get a new water heater with 0 interest. Terms and conditions apply. That's waterheatersonly.com. Waterheatersonly.com.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealer Traffic Center, we make it easy. A crash on the 101 in Fresno. From 101 eastbound right by the Mills hit the 405, everything just quickly cleared off to the right shoulder. Behind that, really not much of a backup. Watch out for debris and two of the middle lanes, 91 eastbound at the exit to Long Beach Boulevard. We have that wreck in the carpool lane, westbound 105 at the Prairie Avenue off-ramp. Just got the update that's been taken entirely off of the freeway. And for now, both sides of the Century Freeway in very good shape between LAX and Norwalk. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Bill Thomas.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Hurry to Mattress Firm's year-end sale. Get a king bed for a king price, or twin bed for a twin price, and save up to $500 on select mattresses from Sealy, Serta, Sleepy's, and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
Great news, Nick. Legacy boxes are still in stock. With Christmas just around the corner, there's still time to buy the best Christmas gift ever. Legacy Box. That's right, Adam. Order today and Legacy Box ships immediately. It'll arrive ready to wrap and place under the tree. Gather the family together this Christmas and collect all your old VHS and camcorder tapes, slides, pictures, and film reels. Then you can binge on the good old days. From fading over time to risks like fire and water damage, your memories aren't protected unless they're on a digital format. Legacy Box helps you replay those great moments from the past, from Christmas morning to your wedding day. Legacy Box is the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. All the work is done right here in the USA, and over 1 million customers have trusted Legacy Box. This Christmas is the time to digitize. Visit legacybox.com/keepsake for exclusive holiday savings. That's legacybox.com/keepsake for last-minute shopping. legacybox.com/keepsake.
Hello?
Hi, Tiffany. I'm a helpful Southern California Honda person, and I'm calling to give you a random act of helpfulness.
Really?
Yeah, we heard you could use our help decorating for the holidays.
Well, my daughter, she's been fighting cancer for the past 2 years because of her immune system. She hasn't really been able to see the Christmas lights. Bringing the festivities to her, I think it would just lift her spirits and make her feel special.
Well, Honda would like to help. We're going to get your house all decorated for your daughter.
Thank you so much. She's gonna love it. Oh my God.
Today, we help the family get in the holiday spirit. And we can help you too with great deals on select certified pre-owned Honda, like 0.99% APR financing and 24/7 roadside assistance. Visit SoCalHondaDealers.com to find a helpful Honda dealer near you. For well-qualified buyers on approved credit through Honda Financial Services, roadside assistance available for the duration of the certified pre-owned limited warranty. Tiffany is a real person and was paid to be on the radio. Go to Total Wine, you save more. So many wines and spirits galore. Down through the aisles with corks to pop. Ask for a friend where it's like wine shop. Corks for so much to explore. So many to pour. Holiday cheer, clink, clink, clink. Get everyone their favorite drink. Now offering delivery in select markets. See details at TotalWine.com/delivery. Please respond to B21. It's a podcast about
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Josie Alford. Every week we will bring you the latest, and dare I say, the greatest in podcast releases as we chat with some of the smartest and most talented folks in the business. We are going to help you get out of your podcast rut or open your podcast app for the very first time. You can listen to the Pod Club wherever you get your podcast.
Radio advertising can connect your business with holiday shoppers wherever they go. Use iHeart Ad Builder to create an affordable custom radio ad plan on your phone. Just click, listen, approve, then hear it on the radio. Create your customized ad today at iHeartAdBuilder.com. What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and Navage? And should I try it? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. It's the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Nasal irrigation is an effective, all-natural way to clean your nose. It's not a drug, it's more like plumbing. Saline goes in one nostril, around the back of the nose and out the other nostril. Want to use music and journal? I'm Martin Hope, and I invented Navage to make cleaning your nose easy. It's the world's only nose cleaner with powered suction. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift for purchase. Over 2 million sold. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life. For official rules and more information about contacts on this station, go to KFIAM640.com/rules. KFI AM640, more stimulating talk. Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. You're listening to Home, where every week we help you better understand that place where you live. You know, today we are enjoying this very early Christmas morning, 2021. Merry Christmas, by the way, with you. Quite intentionally. Not so much talking about houses today. It's not my intent. My intent to you, we are talking about home, though. Home in a very specific sense. Christmas time. So here's the plan for our show today. Here's what we're going to do. And my thinking around it. Wait, I need a little more eggnog. Here's great. All right. You know, Christmas has always been a celebration of abundance, light, warmth, life, community, connection, right? It's always been a time of great effort on the part of some to bring blessing to our life. You know who the Christmas makers are in your family. And you know what, if you're up listening to us right now, my thought is that chances are very high that you are, in fact, one of those magic makers. So today's special Christmas edition of Home is dedicated to you, to the magic makers, to the folks who are up on Saturday mornings, to the folks who are up on Saturday mornings every week, but to the folks who are up early on Christmas Day. Why? Because you're doing something. Coffee, you're setting up the presents, getting all the things under the tree, you're checking the label, you're making sure that everything is lined up for breakfast this morning. You know who you are, and I know who you are. And so my goal today is simply this. Just stay busy. Keep you company as you are getting ready. And I thought there would be no better way. I don't want to take you out of the Christmas spirit or the Christmas smoke. So I just thought we would talk about Christmas stuff today. Some fun Christmas trivia that I was looking at earlier this week to dive in a little bit to some of the traditions and where they come from. It all relates to home because this is where it all happened. But I just want to tell you, I'll give you my salute to you as a fellow magic maker. And what I mean by that, as I was alluding to before the break, is something very specific. Tina and I, we create environments for a living. We create environments that people live in and then have emotional experiences in, that people live their lives inside of. The world is still, in my opinion, full of magic. Not just the things that we don't understand, but the magic that gets made for people. And a lot of people don't appreciate it, even though they experience it. That's fine, that's their thing. But we do. We understand the effort that it takes to make magic in this world today. And whenever I see a family or an individual inside of one of our homes, loving their lives, extending their story out, a home that fits them like a glove, it just warms our heart because that's why we do what it is that we do. And a Christmas morning experience is no different than that. You know, the presents, the thoughtfulness, the gifts, the ambiance, all of it requires somebody to get up and get it done. And that's you. So, here's the thing that we're doing. Today's show is special in a couple of ways. First, as I said, in the 5 years that we've been doing the show, this is our first year that Christmas falls on one of our children. But second, it's clearly too late for me to give you tips about getting ready for the holidays because here we are. So today is probably the first episode of Home that is not specifically about your house. So we're just going to talk about Christmas today. Now, the phone. Here are the rules. Listen to me now. I know you're busy, and so if nobody feels the need to call in or wants to call in, that's totally fine. But I'm going to give you this opportunity. We have opened up the phone line. Here are the conditions today. I am willing to help you with a call about your home only if it's an absolute emergency that's taking place right now. Okay? If I can help you with an emergency right now, pressing this morning, that kind of emergency, give me a call and I'm happy to help you. That's what. But otherwise, why are we opening the phone? Because what I really want to do is let you call in, share a Christmas greeting for your family or a friend or a loved one right on the air. Now, they may be asleep right now, but, because of the podcast, because in about an hour when we go off the air, this episode of Home will be live in perpetuity on the podcast. That means your Christmas greetings to your friends, family, loved one will also live in perpetuity. And you can, dial it in later this morning when they're awake and say, listen to what happened on the radio today. So, the number to reach me, 833-2-ASK-DEAN. 833, the number 2, ASK-DEAN. If you're not calling, if you like sending a Christmas greeting out to somebody special, then, it's our version of love songs from the coast. That's right. Our buddy Karen Sharp. Also a shark. You see? It just takes it. So we're going to open up the phone line for your Christmas dedications this morning. If you have time in between juggling breakfast and getting those presents ready. In the meantime, when we come back, I'm going to dive into some Christmas stuff. Let's talk about the main reason. I know this is controversial with some people, but the reason Christmas exists, okay? Of course, the religious aspect of Christmas for the last 1,600 years has been primarily wrapped around the birth of the baby Jesus. Okay, I want to go back a little further than that and talk about the essence of Christmas worldwide, and that is the winter solstice and what keeps it on. So we'll talk about that and so much more when we return. You're home with Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer.
A man has been killed by a shark in Morro Bay. Harbor Director Eric Endersby says this happened yesterday as a boogie boarder was attacked by a great white shark.
Our protocol is to warn everybody in the water and clear the water when there's been an attack. For siding, it's a little different. We'll just post sidings and just let people know, hey, shark spotted, kind of like you see, with bears or other things in the woods.
Our folks were trying to help the man, but it was too late. A new law on January 1st adds harsher penalties on drivers in California who sideshow on highways. Sideshows happen when 2 or more people intentionally block a roadway to perform stunts or races. Driver licenses could be suspended for 3 to 6 months. Another law requires kids under 18 to wear a properly fitted and fastened helmet when riding a horse, donkey, or mule on a paved road. The law was patterned after those for skateboarders and cyclists. And finally, a new law will allow Indian tribes to buy and use emergency vehicles like ambulances without the rigorous THC inspection. The governor says he recognizes a tribe's sovereignty. Steve Gregory, Kfi News. The average price of a gallon of self-serve regular gasoline in California, well, let's talk about Los Angeles County specifically. It has increased to $4.67. The average price is unchanged from a week ago, about $1.46 more than a year ago. In Orange County, the price is up to $4.63 a gallon. Okay, it's frozen now. We'll work on why I didn't play the sound. But the world's largest space telescope has taken off from New York Spaceport in French Guiana. The James Webb Space Telescope will explore the universe for exoplanets and study their atmosphere. NASA scientists say the Webb Space Telescope could potentially uncover evidence of life outside of Earth. Today's Christmas morning lunch was live streamed on NASA's website and TV channels. All right, let's head now check out some traffic. We do have a crash on the 405 in Long Beach.
Yes, doozy 405 north right by the 710. 2 of the middle lanes taken away at times. They're shutting the whole freeway down to 1 by 1. Clear that wreck out of lanes and off to the right shoulder in Long Beach.
And again, that's on the 405 northbound. South LA at the King Boulevard off-ramp on the Harbor Freeway. Southbound on the 110. That wreck reported in the fast lane on the 10 westbound at the Vineyard off-ramp. That'll be into Ontario. Disabled car, the right lane taken away here. Also at the Vineyard off-ramp, this time on the 60. Westbound on the 60 at Vineyard. That wreck being cleared from the scene of the lane. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Bill Thomas.
Have you received one of those letters about your water bill that says high usage, all in red caps? I know it bugs you. You probably don't know what to do about it other than, I don't know, tell your son to cool it with the 45-minute showers, or, you ask the gardener to cut back on the sprinkler timer again. And it gets even more frustrating when, despite your best efforts, another high usage notice comes next month. That is when you call the Water Boy, Southern California's high-tech leak detection expert. The Water Boy finds leaks, and they do it quickly and non-destructively, which means they're not going to tear anything up. State-of-the-art equipment allows the Water Boy to visually and acoustically inspect your pipe to find everything from a failing toilet to a burst pipe in your slab that you don't even know was there. If you even suspect that you might have a leak, don't wait for it to get worse. Reach out to the leak expert trusted by property managers, realtors, and homeowners alike. Call the Water Boy Leak Detection today at 818-518-5050. That's 818-518-5050, or visit thewaterboy.com.
South Miami from KFI, it's going to be rainy this Christmas with afternoon storms expected, highs in the 50s inland and along the coast. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Leila Muhammad. Great news, Nick. Legacy boxes are still in stock. With Christmas just around the corner, there's still time to buy the best Christmas gift ever. Legacy Box. That's right, Adam. Order today and Legacy Box ships immediately. It'll arrive ready to wrap and place under the tree. Gather the family together this Christmas and collect all your old VHS and camcorder tapes, slides, pictures, and film reels. Then you can binge on the good old days. From fading over time to risks like fire and water damage, your memories aren't protected unless they're on a digital format. Legacy Box helps you replay those great moments from the past, from Christmas morning to your wedding day. Legacy Box is the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. All the work is done right here in the USA, and over 1 million customers have trusted Legacy Box. This Christmas is the time to digitize. Visit legacybox.com/keepsake for exclusive holiday savings. That's legacybox.com/keepsake for last-minute shopping. legacybox.com/keepsake. It's a podcast about podcast about.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Kfi Am. Life is just too short to be listening to bad podcasts. Every week we will bring you the latest and, dare I say, the greatest in podcast poetry as we chat with some of the smartest and most talented folks in the business. You can listen to the podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Cash offers for used cars have never been higher, and selling your car has never been easier. And it's all because of Roto. That's R-O-D-O. Not only is Roto the best place to buy a new car, but you can also sell your used car or current vehicle lease to Roto for quick payment. Roto makes the process fast, fair, and transparent. So, sell your car on the Roto app or at Roto.com. That's R-O-D-O. The fastest way to sell your used car for more cash than ever before.
Your appreciation includes the best idea to win, no matter whose idea it is. KFI Music 40 will give you all the news you need in a variety of opinions. You make up your own mind. Beholden to no one. Live, local, and independent. KFI AM 640 is made for independent thinkers like you. KFI. Oh, that got kind of groovy all of a sudden. AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Your home is being set to housework for a Merry Christmas to you on this cool, this cool Christmas morning. 2021. Yes, we are live. We are here with you. Just keeping you company this morning as you are up, I am sure, getting Christmassy stuff ready. This is a show dedicated to the makers of magic. Okay, I just have to say this because I'm a science nerd, okay? Layla, you told the story of the James Webb telescope getting launched this morning.
Yes, I did try to with some sound, but it got corrupt. The file was corrupt.
That's all right. That's all right. Talk about making magic. Talk about making magic. This is something that everybody should look into today because it hasn't got a lot of press, you know, because a lot of the stuff that NASA does, the true dramatic research stuff doesn't get a lot of attention. But this is a monumental effort that could open our eyes to all sorts of things throughout the universe, the launching of this. You remember how difficult and what a big deal the Hubble telescope was. And there were some issues initially with the Hubble telescope. There were a couple of defects or problems that we didn't notice till after it was in orbit. And we had to go up there and get it fixed, okay? Well, here's the thing. The Hubble telescope is about the size of a camper van. And it's in orbit at about 250 miles above our planet. So it's like it's within reach. I mean, you can cruise up to it, in theory, with, you know, like a space shuttle or whatever, and deal with it. In fact, I think they did. They captured it and fixed the mirror and whatever. The James Webb is a primarily infrared light gathering telescope, and because it's an infrared light gathering telescope, the Earth gives off so much reflective infrared heat that we're too bright for it to work effectively in low orbit. The James Webb is headed 1 million miles away. In other words, 4 times further from us than the moon. Okay? The moon is 250,000 miles away, so 750,000 miles more. That's where the James Webb is going to live. And so it is outside. I mean, there's no visiting it to fix it. And the Hubble is the size of a camper van. The James Webb is the size of a tennis court. It is, you know, when it's all, and here's the trick, that's the trick. It has to be all folded up inside the rocket, okay? And so it unfolds from the size that fits inside the rocket to, you know, the size of the tennis court. Now, a lot of that is solar panels and stuff, but the point is that NASA says there are like over 300 critical potential fail points in the unfolding. It's going to be unfolding for weeks. And it is, well, it's not really in orbit exactly. It's what's called a Lagrange point. A Lagrange point is a spot, a little magic zone, where in 1 million miles out, where the telescope will remain fixed because it is half captured in our gravity and half captured in the gravity of the sun. So it just stays there, kind of sticks there. That's a Lagrange point, where the two gravities balance in this one zone, and as a result, anyway. I know. I told you. I warned you. I'm just saying, that launched this one without a lot of, you know, attention given to it. And if it all works, fingers crossed, it is going to provide unparalleled, unbelievable views and information of our universe. And that, my friend, that is magic. It really is, in my opinion. All right, so from that all the way back to an ancient celebration, that really is the progenitor, the very beginning of Christmas. Really, the real beginning of Christmas. The winter solstice. Now, you guys know when the winter solstice is? It just happened. It happened on the 20th. It happened on Tuesday. Okay. The winter solstice is when the northern hemisphere is tilted furthest away from the sun. It means it's the shortest day of the year in terms of sunlight, and the longest day in terms of night. It's the darkest day of the year.
And the summer solstice occurs in June, and so since June until Tuesday, all the days have been growing shorter. Now, as of Tuesday, we've turned a corner, and we're still obviously in dark days, but we've turned a corner, and now each day will grow a little bit longer, each day of daylight from now until June, right? It takes a bit for modern people to understand how important the return of light was to our ancestors, to all of human time, through all of human history. Because we can have light or darkness anytime we want, regardless of what the sun is doing. It's not that we don't need the sun, we do. Without it, we die, too. But practically speaking, we are somewhat disconnected from its rhythm, right? But our ancestors, for thousands of years, felt the need to celebrate light and birth in the darkest days of winter. And so when the solstice was behind them, then they could look forward to longer days, extended hours of sunlight for farming and hunting and work and survival. It is the winter solstice that happens at this time of year that is the very birthplace, the cradle of all things Christmas. It truly is. And it is the source of so many of the traditions. I will share just one with you right now, and then, we've got some time. See, evergreen, okay? Why evergreen around Christmas time? Where did that start? It started long before Christmas. Long before the advent of Christianity, plants and trees that remain green all year have always had a special meaning to people in the winter. Ancient people hung evergreen boughs over their doors and windows. In many countries, it was believed that evergreens would keep away witches and ghosts and evil spirits and illness, but primarily, it has always been a symbol of hope. No matter how dark the darkness gets, life goes on. And there you go. I will leave that with you as you are getting ready for Christmas morning, and we will have more when we return. Your home will be at the house whisperer, live in a house.
A Los Angeles Police Department task force on follow home robberies has made 4 arrests in the fatal shooting of a man last month outside a restaurant in Hollywood. Washington has announced it will conduct its first week of classes in the new year remotely because of the rapidly spreading Omicron variant of COVID-19. UCLA and UCLA have already made similar announcements. And Pope Francis has used his Christmas Day address to pray for an end to the pandemic. Only a few thousand people flocked to a rain soaked to St. Peter's Square. Normally, the square would be packed with tens of thousands of holiday well-wishers. We're checking out trouble on the 405 next.
Would you like to know the one thing you can change about your home in the shortest amount of time to make the biggest difference in your daily life? Here it goes. Change your water quality and change your life. Give your home the gift of whole house water filtration. A life source water system means no more funky little spigot in the kitchen, or tank taking up space underneath the sink, or plastic store-bought water bottle taking up half the fridge. There is no salt add, no filters to change, no maintenance of any kind. And while you do all of that, you also reduce hard water and scale and filter out chlorine and other chemicals before they ever enter your home, because it's whole house. Every faucet, every tub, every shower, every appliance. Life Force does it all of your water, so that you can drink, cook, and bathe the way nature intended. So, yes, make a good change with one simple change. Give your home America's most recommended water system. And right now, Life Source is going to pay your sales tax. You don't wait. Call Life Source at 800-334-5009. 800-334-5009, or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source Water, patients feel the difference. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
A rainy Christmas for you at highs in the 50s. This report brought to you by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. From the Southern California, Toyota dealers traffic been making it easy. Across the street on the 405 Line.
Yeah, from the 405 northbound right by the 710, if you're stuck in that backup area, the whole freeway has been shut down, but everything has changed to the right side. All lanes open again. San Diego Freeway northbound, Avenir with the 710. Again, to the South LA, this time from the left lane block for a time that's been cleared as well. South 10, King Boulevard off-ramp. Also, the cell towers and middle lane taken away, coming in through the Calang passing out of the valley. South 101 at the Vineland off-ramp. And if you're making the ride into Orange County, 405 North Irvine Center Drive off-ramp, that's supported in the far right lane. Although looking behind it, not much of a backup coming up from the Oak Hill line. And up ahead, pretty good speed as you wind your way back up toward Los Alamitos and Long Beach. KFI in the sky helps get to there faster and go fast.
This recording is sponsored by In-N-Out Burger. At In-N-Out, our hamburgers are made with the highest quality ingredients. Made tough for the tough, made with a smile, and made to order just for you. No one's trying to be unsafe online, but during the holidays, when you give up info on privacy, you may give up safety too. Except if you forget privacy, no one's secret like us helps you to give it a word merry and bright with device security, a VPN for privacy, identity theft protection, and more. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can assist with cyber safety. Visit Norton.com/join and save 25% or more off your first year of Norton 360 with BlackRock. Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign, and only the Exogen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have no clinical evidence behind them and cannot be relied on. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exogen. Learn more at Exogen.com.
In 1982, Melissa Tate identified Rodney Reagan as her mother's killer. Then in 2015, Melissa says Rodney didn't do it. On the Real Killer podcast, Leah Rossman reveals what may be a miscarriage of justice. It was one of the most brutal times in St. Louis history. The queer mother Neva, her two young daughters, barely survived the attack. Our money is going to find the real killer. Welcome to the Real Killer on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcast. Most people knows that your finances can be an uncomfortable conversation. Mark, we can really talk about money.
Yep, you really should.
Like we never talk about our savings.
No, we never talk about that. We're asking.
Or our debts.
Yeah, we really should talk about that.
I'm one of those massive plans.
And those will make the difference.
We can talk about it.
We really should.
Talk to us about financial wellness today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Live mutual. Live mutual.
Or use a mattress furniture and sale. Get a king bed for a king price. Or queen bed for a twin price. And save up to $500 on select mattresses from Sealy, Serta, Avenir, and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
Every year, our team provides food and grace for less fortunate families. Hello, my name is Johnny Clan, owner of Little Hill Plumbing. I remember one Christmas when my dad didn't have any work, and we didn't have any money. I can still recall the look of shame on his face when my brother and I only had one present to open. I was a brat and took something I shouldn't have. To this day, I am still sorry for what I said to my dad. I was selfish and I wish I could take it all back. So I know what it's like for some families. At Little Hill Plumbing, we want to make Christmas special. For all this month, we are donating a portion of every plumbing and drain cleaning service we do to families in need. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from our family to yours. Thank you.
Radio advertising to connect your business with holiday shoppers wherever they go. Use iHeart Ad Builder to create an affordable customer ad on your phone. Just click, listen, approve, and hear it on the radio. Create your customized ad today at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
Hey, Mario Lopez here, and unfortunately, COVID cases and new variants are on the rise yet again. So, if you're experiencing symptoms, if you recently traveled, or you're planning on traveling for the holidays, get a no-consultation COVID test at covidclinic.org. We have locations throughout the city where rapid result testing is available. Just visit covidclinic.org and find a location near you. It is super easy. It is fast. That's covidclinic.org. I know the weight of the world is correct on your shoulders, and sometimes life seems like it's filled only with confusion and chaos. But I assure you, I have a plan for you.
Tomorrow morning at 6 on KFI.
More stimulated time.
So I figured I couldn't really stop her, but I can certainly help other people from having this type of feedback. Now that I look back now because I didn't have the objectivity because of all that emotion that we already talked about. But now I look back and I can see every little red flag at the time.
There it is.
That little voice inside me was
KFI.
like screaming at me.
Dean starts the house with, that is, Layla, that is Olivia's, our granddaughter, that is her favorite Christmas song.
Is it really?
Yes, she sings it in the car. She's like, can you play? I want hippopotamus for Christmas. And then she just goes for it.
She's so sweet. I can see her liking this song, actually. Does she sing it to the dog? Dumbledore or Doodle? What's the dog's name?
Well, Dumbledore's John McCarty's dog. But the dog, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she loves that. She loves all of their dogs. Yeah, she sings to the dogs. The dogs are her friends. Yeah, they. Oh, he does. She thinks he's a larger puppy version of them, quite often. And they often think, where can I go to get away from?
I posted on social media this morning a picture from Disneyland, and she is doing her best puppy pose. Oh, I love that.
Very
You know, it's still cute right now. I think, once they approach, 8 or 10, we could talk to someone.
Yeah, oh,
But right now, it's still great that she does that. We'll talk later. I'll check on her in a couple of hours.
yeah. We have the numbers already. We've already have the numbers. We have the-
That's awesome.
Oh, a very Merry Christmas morning to you, 2021. We've got some calls, so let's go to the phones without any further ado and see what people are thinking. Deborah, welcome home and Merry Christmas.
Good morning, Dean. Merry Christmas. And I would like to say Merry Christmas to my wonderful family who picked up with the magic that we're making in our little 800 square foot beach house before we tell our story in the remodel.
Oh, before you tell your story, so you got a remodel that's happening soon?
We're doing all of the labels first. We're changing our design because the new design matters first. So we squeezed 11 people in last night, about 800 square feet, and we made it more.
You know what that is?
No cash on board.
That really is. And
No cash on board.
Squeezing
No cash on board.
small spaces just makes it all that much more special.
No cash on board.
Because everybody just
No cash on board.
increase the energy in the room. It really does.
Now,
cash on board.
we've
FedEx
years, and that's why we're taking our time. We're thinking
FedEx Express.
That is fantastic. Yeah, we'll keep us
FedEx
how that goes. But you know what?
Express.
You're making all the right moves, Deborah. So very,
Yes, I
very
go.
Merry Christmas.
There go fast.
this morning.
and to
Where's the go fast?
all of your day. We love you. Keep going, and
No parcel service. Everything else.
how we
It's
can
near
make it
Star
better. We find it the same belief.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Deborah. So we take another one?
That's
I felt so bad. How about Anna Marie?
Okay.
Anna Marie, welcome home.
No parcel service.
Merry
Everything
Christmas, Tina.
National
We're going to Anna Marie from Newport, and we wanted to wish you and Tina Merry Christmas.
No parcel service. Everything. No parcel service.
And wish Merry Christmas to Luana Cerno and Carl.
Good
Have a wonderful
Christmas.
Christmas and a Happy New Year. And that goes for everybody. Merry Christmas to all of you, and have a wonderful
No
New Year.
parcel
That's
service.
so sweet. Thanks, Anna. You guys are in Newport?
No parcel service. CPS.
You were
I was.
at Ian's
Sorry, guys. Sorry, say.
Hope Memorial Hospital.
Yes. For my two children there. I love that.
See me
I
say,
do too.
Steven.
It's born to me because it worked. Yeah, it worked because it worked out okay.
Well, then Merry Christmas to all the doctors and nurses out there at Hope Hotel.
There you go. There you go. Anna Marie, thank you so much.
Okay, so what?
You guys have a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year.
No cash on board. No cash on board.
Have you ever noticed how awful our listeners are? All right.
No cash on board.
We'll come back to the phone.
No cash on board.
We'll come back to the phone in just a bit. So, just to finish up this one thought that I was having about...
No cash on board.
I think it's really... You know, the reason I bring up the winter solstice as the kind of a hinge point for the holiday is because regardless of what your religious views are about
Stubborn.
specifically, I've heard so many people say, you know, I kind of moved out because I like Christmas time, but I don't do Christmas because, you know, I'm not Christian, something like that. I'm like, well, are you human? Are you human? And is it God? Because if those two things are true, then the holidays have a depth of meaning to all of us, and they always have, especially, you know, those who come from, hail from a colder climate. The fact of the matter is, through all of human history, when it gets dark, life is tough.